when I first joined Alta all those years ago. One thing I appreciated about it was thinking of using my talents and working with the team to actually kind of improve communities and deliver these educational facilities. And it sort of just evolved, and as we got different higher educational projects into the office, just found myself starting to work on those as the project architect, and I've slowly grown into that role, and people come from all over the state, some of our buildings that we've done, and it's a little bit of a pressure, but it's also something to really embrace and try to put your best foot forward to deliver a facility that is good for the community that it's built in, but also a beacon for the national community, hopefully, to get people into these facilities that we put a lot of effort into. What I love about doing this job every day is it's always a different experience, and it's also, to me, about the problem solving. If I think about it from our clients' perspectives, their problems are things like, I don't have enough lab space, or I need a new elementary school, or I want to start a library system, but we're not going to buy any books. So those are practical problems that require an architectural solution. So taking on those problems and then expressing it in a way that's economical and beautiful and functional for our clients, and then seeing that manifest itself into reality is very satisfying. From the very beginning, one thing I've always appreciated about the work is both the diversity of work and sort of the teamwork and the willingness of everybody from the top of the kind of organizational chart to the bottom when you start, to sort of pitch in and have a team effort to either forward the design or do whatever we need to do to produce for our clients. And over the years, I've seen that we've had a wide diversity of project types, so you really don't get pigeonholed here. I never felt that way. And it allows you to see a variety of things. I think everybody will eventually kind of find the one thing that they find more interesting. I mean, some people like K through 12, there's multifamily that we work on. And I kind of found my way in the higher education and sort of library projects that we do. And so it gives you a real chance to see things sort of top to bottom within the individual projects you work on, and a variety of different project types to see what you really like. I think our size is an advantage because architecture is kind of a crazy business, and at times there are some all hands on deck situations where you'll jump into other kind of projects that you're not necessarily working on day to day just to, meet the practical deadlines. But it also means that you get exposed to a wide variety of things, and it keeps everybody nimble and gives everybody a real, I think, broad base of knowledge to be able to kind of contribute to the team and be able to pitch in. When we put together our project team, of course, we're going to have some architects on it, and those are usually the people who lead it and end up being influencing of the design. And then we also have our younger professionals who end up being project designers, shaping both the architectural project, but also a lot of times we'll do super graphics and signage and other things that are not architectural, so to speak, but contribute to the overall success of the building. And so we have those kinds of folks too that feed into the design, and it does kind of filter all the way down to people who actually, in the old days you would say put pen to paper, but these days put, I guess, mouse to screen to do the modeling and do the computer work to produce the drawings. At the end of the day, we still end up putting out a set of drawings that try to get built into a physical building. One of my favorite projects is the work we've done with the county, Bear County, for the bibliotech library system. They've been around about 10 years, and they started off with a single branch, which we designed for them about 10 years ago, and it was the world's first digital library system. So all the benefits of the technology and the resources of a library, but without physically having books. They have a huge e-book selection you can choose from, and you can check out the devices. And started on the south side of San Antonio, and it spread to other neighborhoods, but we've been fortunate to have worked on 4 of the projects for them, and they're a great group to work for, and it's a very satisfying result to see a project that we embed some design into for a project that has a lot of reach within the neighborhoods.